Okay, you guys, this room is so messy, but I do just want to show this wall of our living room, and clearly you can see that I'm going to be painting it black. I kind of started it last night, just like spontaneously, and I'm going to try to work on the edges, so the side, the upper part, and then like right near the baseboard. Say hi, Copper. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm watching The Real Housewives of Dallas. It's so weird that he's talking right now. Yeah, he doesn't do that very much. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I would show this. And I'm excited. Say hi. So you can see that I have painted all of the edges on the wall. I've only done one coat of this, and I'm trying to decide between removing the tape while this is wet and then reapplying the tape. What you are supposed to do is remove the tape when the paint is wet, because when the paint is dry and you leave the tape there, you can end up pulling up the paint as you're pulling up the tape. Honestly, I do want to do all of the walls black. In the meantime, like if I don't have enough time or energy or paint to get to this wall, I do want to have kind of a clean edge. I don't have a clean edge over here, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But I don't know, I'm trying to decide. I think I am gonna pull it up right now and just redo the tape, because it honestly didn't take as long as I remember it taking when I painted my bedroom pink several years ago, and I have that up on my channel. Oh, you know what? I need to actually paint around that outlet. Another thing that I wanted to add about this is that if you're ever painting with paint that is any more glossy than satin, just be aware that the paint is going to separate, one, in the can, and two, while you're actually painting. You can see when you're painting this, see, it's obviously very glossy, but look how see-through it is right here. I've never experienced that before with enamel paint, and I was trying to figure out, is it my brush? Is it the paint? Did I not mix it up well enough? And then I realized later, like, oh, it's because I got a different finish. That's totally fine with me. I got, oh man, I don't remember what the finish is exactly, but it's a semi-gloss, I believe. Because I'm painting it, obviously, like the darkest color that you can get, I knew that that was going to absorb light, and I figured that I would like to have as much light reflected as I can, even though obviously I'm going in the complete opposite direction as far as like light being reflected. I don't know if I'm explaining that very well, but hopefully that makes sense. That's why it's kind of separating, and if that does happen to you, don't worry, it's probably not you or the fact that you didn't mix up your paint well enough. It's probably just because the finish in the paint is kind of wanting to separate from the actual pigment itself. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do right now, is just take up the tape, paint around that. Hey, so we've got day 2 of me painting our living room wall. I am going to be doing the same thing that I did yesterday, which is just painting the edges, and then hopefully I can start using the little roller thing, whatever it's called, and get the main part of this finished. I did just retape everything again, kind of all boring stuff, so I didn't record it. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get started now, so I'm excited. It's nice when it's nice and juicy. Oh shoot. That's okay. Okay, we finally finished painting this wall. I do feel like it needs a second coat because the paint is separating like it was when I was painting the edges. I do think that the roller brush that we used wasn't the best. It says that it's for smooth and semi-smooth surfaces, and our walls are not extremely textured. There is texture, but not nearly as much as I'm used to in apartments and stuff. And you can see it's really textured because of the brush roll. And my husband was noticing it too. I do think part of it is the finish again, but I think that some of it is the brush roll that we used. I got one of these little like pack things, and the brushes weren't the best for corners, and apparently the brush roll isn't the best for painting, so I do regret that. I was just trying to save money. I'm still excited though, because like obviously you can kind of see what all of it's gonna look like. Isn't that pretty?